Hello, everybody. It's me, and we are back to another episode. And this time we will be doing something different, and we will be doing some work related to 3D this time. So, guys, we have this image in front of us. So, I was doing some settings. Sorry for that. Wasn't able to see what's going on. Yep, I'm done with it. It was not recording my first primary monitor, so now it's doing it. So yep, we can start. So what we will be doing, we will be doing a texturing on a realistic asset, which is this one. We have some kind of a shelf stuff. Yep, I don't know what to say it, but yep, this is what it is. And I have some more images, some more reference images to create this one. So it have like wood grain panels, so you can see the detail of the texture, right? So we will be achieving the same quality by using Substance Painter. And before we do that, we will be unwrapping it in Maya. So I'm using basically two main softwares. One is Maya and second is Substance Painter for texturing. Yep, this is our goal. So we need this one to be done. And we have some variations. Okay, so I see like in this image, we have a pretty good looking texture on this surface, but on the corners, like on these sides, we have like different design. But if I compare the other images, it do not have the same type of texture. Okay, so that's a thing. So I believe our primary image is this one. So whatever this one have, we will be pulling that. So I will keep it to the other side. Keep this one, my another monitor, or maybe the same monitor. Let me just adjust this. Okay, so this is the PureRef, the application. This is an overlay application you can download, and this is free, so you can use it. Okay, so I will be keeping it to the other side now. Yep, so I can see text as well. So we have the model already, but the model is not properly unwrapped. So UVs are not good. So I have the UV layout panel, which is on this side, and this one have some weird things going on. Okay, so first thing first, what I will be doing, I will be doing everything from the beginning, but before I do anything, I need to just confirm that this model is actually matching with the reference image. Okay, so it have that wood in the very middle, like this much difference, and it have it that way too. Okay, everything is done, everything is confirmed. Yep, we good. All right, so what we have to do, it's a pretty basic and simple model, guys. So yep, you know, we will not be consuming that much of time on it. So yes, just two type of variation we have in it. One is the this wood, and then the other one is the backside white wood. Yeah, the assets that we have on this, we will not be making it because we just have to make the object only, the main object. Okay, let's get started. So first thing first I will be doing, so let me just drag this to my main screen so you can see what's going on. And by the way, guys, if you need a guide on how to do a proper UV on any asset or how to do a proper UV, you can comment down in the section so I can make another video for you guys. Okay, so first thing first, I will select this, make sure you're on the modeling channel, and then we will go to UV and automatic database. So I always like prefer to do the old-fashioned way, which is go ahead and do the camera base like this. So whatever you see on the camera, the same will be replicated on the UV section as well. So all the shells are different. Shell means all the things are different. So what I will be doing will be, because this grid, this box, 0 to 1 box is my main working area. So this is the place where I will be working. So I will drag all of the other things to the other side, and then I will one by one taking a UV shells, and then I will be working on them. Yep. And yes, I'm doing it. So what I have to do is I have to go ahead and make a cut on every single side. And yeah, you can do one thing as well. Go ahead and select the shell, and then you can go for the isolation mode from this button, or you can press Shift I to do the same. Or if you really don't like that one, then you can go ahead and separate the overall mesh. And once that's happened, you have this piece as a separate mesh, and then you can go hide it. It will be much more better. But make sure at the end we have to combine it again. So that's the thing that we need to keep in mind. Okay, if I do it automatically, what's happening? Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I think it's not happening the way I want it. We just keep it the same. I will cut the edges, or I will just select the edges first, the one that I want to cut. And there's a trick as well, I will let you know. I think that will work. These corners, and then this straight line as well. Cut. We go ahead, unfold, and our layout. You can fit on the working area. Okay, so now I have to cut every single one of these from the center like this, and just select the overall edge, and then shift right click and then cut. So you can cut it. I think that one is done. So on this side, I think, yep, last one left, then cut. Nice. Now I will select all the shells. I will do orient shells, shift right click, and then orient shells, and then I will layout. I have to check it's not the same screen. Okay, it does. This one is perfect the way I want it. I will double check the checker box. If it's the checker box is turned off, you can turn it on from here, and then yeah, you can just check if the boxes are kind of like, you know, all the boxes have to be on the same size, and there have to be no stretch. What I mean by stretch is like if for example I just mess up one of the UV, for example like this one, and I do it like this or something, then you will see like, yep, what's happening. You know, the boxes are not like the equal size as they have to be. So this is actually wrong. Just fix it. I will do Control Z or Command D on Mac. Make it this. Okay, so hopefully everything is properly wrapped. Just double check it once. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to go back to our main course, I mean the full section, and then the center pivot it. And since I have done the UV of one of the boxes or one of the panel, and I can see like all the other panels are the same size, and like, you know, looks like the same, and they will have the same you know, mesh as well. So I will not be wasting my time. What I will do, I will go ahead and quickly Control D to duplicate the object, duplicate it, and just keep it on the same position right here. And then the other one I will just select, which is this one. You can see, if you don't know which one you're selecting, you can see like if I'm selecting the one which is already there, which is not unwrapped, then the UV shells of that one will be there. But if I'm selecting the right one like this, it will be there. So I just deleted the one which was not UV'd, and the one that I replicated, I just like let it right there, and then I will do the same for the others. Delete, same one right here, Control D. Oops, okay, select this, go down, make sure you keep you just keep it on the same place. Set up. Okay, and then select shift drag to select the another one. Yep. And yeah, this is the one, so I will hit delete to delete it, and we are done with these boxes right now. So I will combine it for now. I know I'm done with those. So now I have to work on this one the same way. You see that UVs are not perfectly done, so what I will do, oopsie, just drag this. I will keep it on the main working area. I'll just turn this off for now. It's kind of making a distraction for me, so yep. And then I will also do the same technique because it have the same mesh, but it's just lengthwise a little longer. I mean the height wise. Yeah. Okay. So I'll be selecting the corners and cut. Do the same for the bottom part as well. I think this one, yep, it is. And the last, and cut. Done. Unfold, yep, and then layout. Yeah, I just missed one of these. Let's quickly go ahead and double click on this one to select the this, and then I will unfold. Just unfold like this. Now I need one more cut on the side. It's kind of equalizing the weight. It have the same weight as this one. What I mean by weight is that the design of this one is actually similar to this one. So I'm just not cutting this part because then it will have like less portion than this one. Yes. Okay. So I guess I'm done with this. So maybe if you really want, then you just cut this one as well. Up to you. I this one's okay. So all is done. I will go ahead and orient, and I will make sure that I will keep everything on the same track. See, okay. I just did the layout thing. Okay, done. Let me just check one more time. Yep, that's perfect. All good. And I believe I can just duplicate this one and then I can keep it right here. And then, yep, we be good. Just center pivot this one. Control D. Keep it right here. Press E for rotation. Hold J to snap every single 15 degrees Celsius. Oh, not Celsius, but 16 degrees. Then hopefully yep, both are actually like same. Actually on the same place as well. If I'm not wrong. Let me just confirm it once. Yes, they do. Okay. So now we'll just drag and then the one which is not unwrapped selected, and then I will hit delete. So the best thing when you keep all the UVs on one side which are not unwrapped is that you can analyze that which ones are not unwrapped. So I know like these UVs are not unwrapped and these ones are unwrapped. So that's actually a good representation of your work. Just makes things easy for you. So I know I have to like do how many? These ones and these four ones. I will just turn it off for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think these ones are already like okay, yeah, these ones are already like unwrapped properly. So do it like this. I think all of them, if I do it like this, cool. Yeah, they're working. Okay, that's fine, I guess for me. I guess I will go ahead and select these individually. I guess just drag and select these and then control drag and deselect the others. So I have only these ones left. Now I will know, okay. I will lay out these ones and you can see they all are properly unwrapped. It's a good thing. Okay, so we're done with these as well. What else is left? Okay, only one this one part. Okay, so same strategy again. I will go ahead and isolate it so I can only work on this one. No more distraction. right? And then what we can do is can go ahead and apply the same technique. Cut. Sorry if my voice is not good. Just recently reset all the settings for my microphone, so be a little wanky, you know. Okay, I'm just cutting these. I will cut this as well. I'll be doing these episodes as well, I guess. It's just make more sense, more interesting. And this is my daily, I think it's not be a big deal for me to do. Okay, I think all the corners are cut, so I will be unfolding it first and then I will be layout. Okay, so one left, which is this one. So we double click, select all it, shift right click and cut. Okay, I have one more thing. I think this one's also middle one. Okay, I think the rest all done. I will go ahead, shift right click, orient. So what orient basically do, it just rotate the shells to 90-degree, either horizontally, either vertically. This makes it easy for you to do less efforts on rotating the overall UV. It just does it automatically. Kind of makes it even more easy. Okay, so yep, yes, okay, you get it. I have to analyze like how the shapes are going on. Okay, so all the texture patterns are going like this. Some of them are like this. Okay, the corner ones is going like this only. It's flowing the okay, nice. You get it? So I will just de-isolate it, go to shells, layout, and we'll see. Okay, I think these ones need to be rotated. So then layout. Okay, nice. And then I will double check one more time by turning on my checker, and I will see if everything's working fine or not. Oh, I think what happened to these UVs? Okay, are they gone? Okay, something happened to these UVs. They are not visible anymore. So I guess I have to do it from the beginning. Go ahead. It's automatic. Let's see what's happening. Okay, the other ones, right? I think that when I duplicate it and then I combine it, something happened in between that process. Okay, no issues at all. You can just do it again. Cut. Yeah, it happens all the time. Yeah, I just have to turn this off so I can have more visibility of my product. Just cut this one. Go ahead and cut this one as well. This one is done. Yep, and it's actually more easy if you cut it from the UV editor, you know, like from here, from here, we cut, right? And then here, from here, double click, cut, right? And then from this area as well, just double click. Oh, I just make sure to select the center one because that's the most important one, because from there the variation is happening. So if you cut the wrong part, then the texture will not look good. It will be more hard to texture. Again, this one is done. I will layout it later on. I just want to cut it all, like all of them first, and then I will layout. So you can see like the one which is already unwrapped properly, that one have a blue color, right? So that's the good representation, whether the UV is correct or not. If it's red or purple, that means it's wrong. These three are wrong, and this one is actually right. So just have an idea that what we are doing. Okay, so same goes for this one as well. Again, I just don't want to duplicate it because yeah, we did it before and it didn't work. So I don't want to do the same mistake again. Might be a bug or something. I don't know. It's cutting it manually. Okay, one more last. This one. Okay. This one is also done. We go to shell, select this all, and then unfold. Yep, done. Again, same process. I will just cut it from here rather than cutting it in 3D because this gives me more stability, more control overall. Yeah, I hope my voice is audible because I didn't actually, did any test before I stream. So I just like, I'll be like, nah, yeah, nah. I was feeling lazy, so I was like, just go. There you go. Okay, two done, two left. Again, same process. Now you know the process already, so I'll just cut it quickly. Once you know the process, you can just click boom, done. Yes, double click done. And again, it depends on your mouse sensitivity as well. You need to make sure that your mouse sensitivity have to be like under control. If it's going too wacky, you need to change it. That also depends on your speed. It's the same example like the game. When you play a game, your aim is not good, you need to change the sensitivity. Same goes for the workflow as well. Yep. Last one left. Doing the same thing again without wasting any more time. Okay, tool done, cut. When you cut, you can see like there is a white line that represent that this corner has been cut already. Yep. So we'll do this, sorry, this one. Then this corner and cut. All right. So I guess I'm gonna lay out, sorry, unfold this one and corners we will be cutting and like this, cut. Cut, and we done. Orient, again, I guess I can just select all of them at the same time and then I can say orient, and then I will be layout. I have to make sure that all these ones have to be rotated on the same direction. So I will be clockwise rotating it. They just come to a same alignment, and once that happens, I can just go ahead and lay out it again. Now that's a good one. Yep. So now I can just go out from the isolation mode. You can see that these ones are available, and with these are also visible. So I will just go ahead and first thing first, I will just go ahead and select all, and then I will combine it so it just becomes one mesh. And you can see we have some stuff going on in the history right here as well. Oh, history. Okay, so you have to delete it. Center pivot, history, done. And this is also kind of sorted. And yeah, this is for making the center pivot on the grid. So you can see the center pivot already came on the grid. It's kind of helpful. I always do this. Okay, I will check it last time. Everything's working fine. Okay, seems like it. Not good. Okay, same thing happened with these ones as well. I don't know why it happening. So like Control Z one more time. Now it's visible to all the UVs. Now we'll just go ahead and just do this thing first and then combining. This thing. So I'll just select these and raise these ones. Okay, these ones are here. Just go ahead, shell, layout. We get. I have to check it. Everything is fine. Hopefully, the direction of the UV is fine for all of it. I can just, much better, I guess. And then I can just check it one more last time. It's working fine. Yep, it do. Okay, now I can just select it all. It's gonna close it because my job is done. And then I will go ahead, file, export selection, and to the desktop. I guess I need to make a folder FBX because we will be exporting a FBX format. Open this one and New folder, new folder, new folder. Okay, desktop, FBX. Yep, FBX. So right here, I will be putting the name. Hold on, let me just check the name of this. Yes, big one. Okay, I will be exporting. Okay, did I export like the FBX? Yes, I did export FBX only. Okay, then I will close this up, FBX, and here is our FBX. What I will do now, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my Substance Painter. There you go. And we will be doing this one, the texture. We have like a couple of textures going on here, but our main focus will be to match our overall object with this look. Yep, so this will be our main texture. So I'll go ahead and have a look on how we can do it. So I will just keep it on my other screen, maybe just right here for your reference. Okay, file, new. Well, select this. What is it? Hold on. PC index, yes. And then the template will be PBR metal rock. You can select like pretty much any of these. Do we have any other PBR specular? I guess we can select like PBR, ASM, ASM, alpha blend, alpha test, Maxwell, PBR metal rock, alpha blend. Okay, I guess we can just go with the alpha blend. Cannot, like, there is no alpha, to be honest. Just saw these settings now. Was there before also there these settings? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and select the first one, which is PBR metal rock starter asset. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do it to 4K. Why not? And in my opinion, I just always use the OpenGL because in my case it works the best. So you can just try it too. And the rest of the setting, I will just leave it as it is. Okay, and hopefully our object have to be visible right here. Yes, there it is. So you can see already the lighting is kind of have some tint on it. When I say like the lighting have a tint on it, that means like the environmental lighting is affecting the overall color, right? So what we need to do, we need to change the environment, right? We go to this setting, display settings, and then from here we can just choose any of the studio lighting, because the studio lighting have the black and white colors, which just represent the same, like the exact same color that you need to see. This is good for CC, CC is for color correction. You can use these, any of these. They all are actually good. I don't know which one to use. Use this one. Yeah, this one, and then make sure it have some reflection like this. So yes, we need it. Okay. So once you are done with it, first thing first is texture settings, and once you go there, you need to bake all the maps. I always recommend to bake it like at least for 2K at least. I mean, this model is not that complex, so yeah, we can just do it in. Okay. Okay, what's happening? What? Wait a minute. Something is wrong. Okay, so there is a bug happening. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and check out if I'm just applying one existing Lambert only on the whole surface. And then I'm gonna go ahead, delete the history and everything. I'm gonna check it one more time. So right here is looking kind of cool. Nice, fine. Why is it not happening? Let's just combine it. Okay. So when I combine it, all the other things are gone. Okay, so we have this issue. It's a bug. Don't know why it happens, but yeah, I know it happens. How we not do it? Okay, so let's just let it be in combined mode only. I will not change anything, and accept these UVs, whatever we have. These, okay, we have only like these 4 panels only. I have to do it again. The other ones, someone keep these here. I don't know why I have some issues sometimes. Hard to figure out. Easy to understand. It's not easy, but you get it. Let's see, just go over here, do it automatically. I think that just works fine. Works fine, I guess. Ain't it? I don't know. Okay, we have it. Go like this, and go to this, and then two shells, two shells. Yeah. Shells, sorry, shells. Like these like these, so like these. Okay, these ones are now in a good shape. Orient. Orient. Okay, now I guess it will work. Let me just have a look one more time. Okay, seems good. Control S. Okay, I'm not saving it because I'm already exporting the file, so okay. I'm gonna do the same techniques again. Gonna go. Okay, we have this option that we have made for export selection, and we can just override the settings. Okay, we're gonna go here, go new, select same one, 4K, OpenGL, okay, and discard because we don't want the previous file. We want a new file. Okay, again the same technique, bake file, and do it to at least 2K, and bake all meshes. Hopefully this time it will be fine, because if it's not, then I'm going. Okay, I guess it works. It worked this time. Why is it showing only one? What happening? Uh, okay, I kind of get it. And this one is actually fine right here, right? So I guess we can do this. We can go ahead and export selection, export it in the OBJ instead of PX. And I'm going to go Control V instead of PX. I'm going to desktop select. I'm going to go new, start, and I'm going to go ahead and import on this one, import this one here. Now let me check if it's fine. Yes, indeed, looks fine to me. At least have one material set as well. Then export, go to the FBX, go to export as FBX. Where is it? And then I'm gonna overwrite this one as well again. So I'll guess I can just project configuration, select the same mesh, and then I can say okay, same thing. Okay, yeah, fine, we done. So the problem that we are having is the mesh that we were exporting from the Maya was FBX, and FBX sometimes does some weird things. So what we did, we just exported the same mesh in OBJ, import it again to Maya, and then we export the FBX again. So now you may ask me why I exported FBX again when I can import the OBJ net. So the problem is that FBX is way more compatible in Substance Painter than the OBJ. It's just my personal experience, so I just always like to import the FBX rather than the OBJ. So yeah, again, so I imported the new mesh and it has some okay bake settings which are wrong. So I will bake it again to refresh the overall scenario, to rebake it and generate the mesh and all the maps again according to the UV that we have now. Then okay, now you can see it's good. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead 3D only because I just work on 3D only. I'm gonna go ahead and have a look on why is it right here? Okay, okay, yeah. So the previous versions are way more better than this one. This one have some issues. Go for wood. See if I can find any similar wood. This one. Hopefully, just select and hold. See it better. Which one is gonna work better? So do you have any? And some of the woods are made by me, so I made them manually and then I added library. So they're still. It's not like the all the woods are there already. Some of them are made by me. So I will let you know how to do that as well. First, we need to look. We can find any similar wood in match. Otherwise, we will be doing something else. So, yep, our priority is to create the overall wood 100% same. You know, you don't want any there's some like slimes which are kind of weird. Again, the location is not matching, I guess. Or is it matching? Yes, I can go to the properties, go to there, properties, and then increase the scale to see how the things are affecting. It's actually too much. Okay, I guess we do not have any of the wood which is going to look exactly the same. So, and you know our priority is to make it look exactly the same. So in that case, what we have to do, we have to create it manually. So either I can just use Substance Painter to create the wood, either I have any wood. We have this image which have a very good texture visible, and I think I can use it to create the texture set. Okay, so I will go ahead and open up my Photoshop. So once I'm in it, I can just go ahead and drag and drop the same image. You can do this like copy. Where is it? Okay, copy, Control C, and then you can just click anywhere and then Control V to paste. And it will come up, isn't it? Something's happening. Okay, just create new file, I guess clipboard. Then right here you select and Control V. Yes, okay. So you have to open a file first. Okay, so you have to open a canvas size first, and then you can just import it. No. Okay, so we have this one. We do not want this one. Okay, we want actually this one. So I will copy this one instead of that one. Copy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one because we don't want this one. Okay, let me just paste it first. So I'll paste this one and I'll delete this one, and we have it. So how can I extract the texture from it and convert it into a texture to use it in the Substance Painter? So that's the main thing. So first thing first, the textures are always uh, rotated to like 90 degrees. They have to be aligned either horizontally, either vertically. So I will be rotating this image to match it in that direction. There is some tricks and tips, but I guess I will be using the normal settings as only for now. I, okay, this one like this. Then I can just kind of go ahead and cut it. There's no pen to do it like this. Just zoom in. This one, it's actually too much far away. I can do it like this. I can just remove the rest of the part later on. You can actually like twice. Okay, I guess Control Enter to make a selection and then Control J to cut it. Bottom one, if I hide it, I have only this one left. So I want to work on this one only. For now, what I'll do, go ahead and remove these and replace it with the texture. I guess before I do any of that, I need to go ahead and rotate it to 90-degree angle. So I'm just referencing this grid. See if enough exactly on 90 degree or not. I think I am from that direction. What I'll do, I will say Control T, transform, wrap, some wrap mode. We go ahead and just bring it to the something like this. Now we'll just try to straight it up. Now we'll just same with this. It's why not? If it's hard, I guess I will keep it right here and then I will move this one instead. That makes more sense to me. But then I will shoot it up. It's gonna make it so can be fairly accessible. Okay, once you're done, hit enter and you have it. Question is it like properly? No, it's not. It's not proper. Oh, we get no issues. Okay, so I have made the selection and I will work in the selection only to some stuff. Go ahead and use the spot healing tool to create corners of this. Move some of this detail. This tool works best when you have to like remove these settings and have to add some of the settings from the hood. And because I have made the selection already, I'm having a profit that I'm not going outside the selection. It's the best thing of all time. We having an issue right here because of this bottle. Yes, I can do something else for this. I'm done these right now. Okay, so I'm done for these. So I'll remove this one. So go ahead and they Control D, then make a selection on this part since I have to remove it. Yep, like this, and then I will be replacing it to something else. This is very easy. It's very easy. Just trying to match the color there. I think like this part also, I can just replace it. And there we have it, boys, the texture that we needed. So I'm gonna just go ahead and work on it one more time. just a little bit. Okay, spot healing tool. Boom. So that the things can go the way I want it. Okay, so we have our texture ready to use, and what I will do now, I will go ahead and say Control E, zoom out, and I'll just stretch it out. Not stretch, but make the size bigger. So complete the screen, and once it's done with it, I'll go ahead and use the cropping tool to crop the overall areas, because I don't want the unwanted area, I just want the texture only. And there we have it. Okay, I think this the part just good. Just a little bit. I guess I can do like this. Wait a minute. Press enter. Use this tool. Yep, we good. Can I improve it a little bit more? Yes, I can. I'll just go ahead and do it. And yeah, again, I didn't make the overall texture seamless, because there is a reason, because I know that the texture that I'm going to use is going to be only applied on the shelves only. Yeah. So that's the reason why I'm not using it that way. Wait a minute. I improve it a little bit more here. I just feel like I don't want this white area. I know I can do it. Just a little bit more dragging and stuff. Okay, just use this tool. Just move these area with this, and that's it. D, maybe spot healing tool. Heal it a little bit. That's it. We get. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save it as a PNG or JPG. I guess I can use a PNG. It's more effective. PNG. There we have it. And I'm gonna go ahead and save it into texture library. I know, I'm just messing it up. Desktop textures, and oh, I already have one PNG, but I have to change the name. Who I think 12, I think will work. Yep, it does. And large file size. Let's see, that one is done. I have to just check it if it is there. I have like my small texture library. I'm just keep on like adding more and more textures. Oh, this one looks kind of blurred. I think it will be fine once we apply it. So I have some more textures. I just always make some alpha, some textures, some logos, and I extract it, and then I keep it right here in this library. I just made this one up as well recently. Okay, so we have it all. Go ahead and just keep it on the other screen. Okay, this one is done, I think, and we don't have to save it. We are here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and import the textures that we have made just now. I'm gonna go ahead and just drag and drop. Then I'm gonna say it as a texture, and for the current project only import current project. So just remember that I didn't save the file. So hold on. What's the name again? Okay, so I'm just okay. I just saved the file as well. didn't actually uh, crash. So if it crashed, might be, you know, hard for me to do everything from the beginning. Okay, so we have our texture right here in this one. There we have it. Oh, we have some more as well. Yeah, I guess I made these ones before. So we have this one right here, and we have to match it. So what I will do, I will go ahead and this is not our primary image. This is the primary image. We have maintained the textures and everything according to this image only. So that's our priority. First thing. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, now all of it done. So we have our texture on place. Now how to apply it on here? So we'll be taking the fill layer. Now then I will be directly dropping it on the base color right here like this. You can see it's looking so blurry and the scale is also not like properly match up. So in order to match it up properly, what I will do, I will go ahead and texture only this would just apply the black mask on top of the layer, and then I just cover up this much area by using the polyfill tool. So whatever I will do now, it will be affecting this area only because only this area is masked, others are not. So, okay. I think I have to turn on the 2D as well. So 2D and 3 both on. So you see like this is the one. This is the one that we have to edit. So now you can see the overall texture size is actually too big. So I will do, I'll go ahead and drag it and I'll keep it on it. Yeah, I have to rotate it as well, right? Because yeah, this one have the pattern going all the way like this in this direction. Mine have to rotate. We'll be rotating it like so, pressing shift, and I will be keeping it like this. Yeah, we good. And then this I can just stretch it a little bit. This, oopsie. And then like this. Now let me see if it's working. It's working the way I want. But this one is totally matching with this one. No issues at all. See this? See the lines. Okay, we get we're matching it, but the priority is the primary image, which is this one. So one part is done. Now I can just go ahead and turn off the 2D one. Just work on the 3D because things are already done, and this ones I think have to go in that way. It's not going that way. Okay, so I will go ahead and figure out these others later on. But first thing first, I have to go ahead and finish it up. Okay, so I'll go ahead and Control V to the other one. Again, black mask and only work on this one. That. This one is which one? This one? Yeah, this one right here. I'll go ahead, click on it. It's already like properly matched on one side, so I'll just go ahead and move it so it can match the other side as well. And yeah, one more thing, guys, that I do not want any type of similarity in the texture, like the same texture have to be repeated over there. So what I will do, I will just go ahead and rotate it to the other side like this, so it just makes a little more variation. It's kind of makes sense, you know. Okay, so I will go ahead and Control D again, mask on the top, and select it, and boom, right on off this one. This works fine. Which one is it again? Okay, this one. Just moving, and then we have it all done. Yep. Okay, so the last one is Control D, this one. Then I will keep it on top again. Go ahead and black mask. Click on it. Mask only this much area. Select the color panel, and then see which one is moving. This one is moving. See, so this is the one. We're gonna go ahead and keep it. And I think I can make a little bit more adjustment on the texture by indicating the area. This one to that one. Just want to make sure the textures, all the texture looks kind of different, not the same. Don't want that. Okay, all done. Yep, it is. And I kind of messed up one thing. That is the height map. So I have to make sure the height map goes right here as well. Boom. Actually too much. We will be working on it, but not now. I just want the height map to activate right now, and then I can just adjust the height, that how much do I need, how much do I want. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop it on the height. So the height maps are kind of coming together. Activated. Yes. Now what I will do, I will just select all the layers, say Control G to make a group, and this is our wood. This spot. And then on the top panel, you can see right now I'm on the color. I right click and I go ahead and say height. I can now manage the height of this wood. How much do we need? So basically what I can see, we just need a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. So just a little bit height, and this is the height attribute, which is on 100% right now. So what I will do, I'll go ahead and decrease it till the time I don't get the desired height. Okay, so 0, nothing, not too much. I think 1 or 2 will do. I think 1 will do. Let's see, it's 12, not 1. 1, enter. Okay, this will do. Oh, looks cool. All right. So yeah, one more thing, that the textures are kind of glossy. I feel like the oil painted stuff. Covers are not like that. I need to add some more glossiness on our textures as well. But before I do that, we need to go ahead and something about these ones as well. Corner ones also have to match. I can just do one thing for these. Just go ahead and duplicate this one, Control D, go ahead and say black mask. This one, and you can just do one thing. So let me just go to 3D only, because I just want to focus on this. You just go ahead, click on it, and if you go ahead and say Alt and click, it will come up as black, because nothing is painted. So you just select this. I guess I will go like polygon UVs, because we cut the UVs already in a perfect way, so we just don't have to worry, because I know why I cut this in that way in the first place. So now you will know. So now what I can do, I can go ahead and drag, select these ones. Okay. So what will happen, only these areas will get affected by this there alone. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with this ones as well. This one as well. And the remaining one is actually on the wall side, which is not visible, so I will just leave it as it is. Okay, we get cover it up. Now you can just alt click again, or just press M to come back from that. So now we have this one and that one. Just go to height, then I can just turn on 2D 3D both, and then I will rotate it 90 degree like this, and now you can see we're getting what we need. I guess we can just do like this. Okay. Will it work? Yep, it will. It's gonna fine. Oh, is it even working? Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it does. Okay. So now I can see like the things are kind of working, and then there's one more thing that I feel which is missing. Okay, so I will let you know what it is. Okay, I guess we are done with this. Yes, we are done. Okay, so what am I gonna go ahead and do is go to height, to normal, so does not affect all the other heights. Okay, now I'm done with it. Okay. I'm gonna say Control S to save my progress. Go ahead and do it 3D only because that's where we will be working. And now I wanna go ahead and work even more closely on the reference. The final part. And I will be working on this group only because this one represent the textures for this panels only. So these four panels, 1, 2, 3, 4, will have the same texture set. So, okay. So one more thing that I noticed is that if you pay attention on the corners of this image, you can see that the corners are kind of having the bright yellowish uh, kind of tone. It's like the wood is kind of grained out or something. Somebody just rubbed the corners too much, and then this type of effect kind of came in. But if you look at our model, in our model, there is no such effect like that. Corners are actually like the same color as the wood. So we need this yellowish type of color to be coming from the corners. How can we do that? It's pretty easy. We can just use one generator to do that. First thing first, I'm going to go ahead and take a new layer on top. And yeah, one more thing, just go ahead and say black mask and just mask these borders only. These boxes only. They are the ones which are important. And this wood will be holding these panels only. So what will happen now? Even though if I color outside these woods texture, it will not affect the end of the area. That's the best thing. Okay, so now I just have this one. So what I will do, I will just work on the color only. So I'll just turn on the color. I will turn off everything. Then I'm gonna go ahead and make the color like the yellowish one. Or you can do just go ahead and just zoom it in and then just pick the color. Just now I want this color, so I just pick it from the picture. Now I'll keep it to the side, and we have this color. So what I want to do, I want to go ahead and black mask. Now we have two options. Either you can go ahead and just manually paint it like so, and the color will reveal, but it's not going to be perfect. Another way, the other way is to go ahead and say right click, add a generator, and then go to the generator, which is one of my favorite, which is the metal edge wear. So metal edge wear, if you apply this one, you can see that it's already done the effect for you. It's already done the job. But the thing is that if we compare it with our reference, the effect that it have given to us is actually pretty strong, and we do not want that much strong effect on our product. Because this one is like just a little bit, not too much. You can go to the edgeware settings, and then from here we're level. We can reduce this one. We can see like the overall stuff is getting reduced too. I don't want to reduce this too much, but contrast. Yeah, contrast. I think the contrast can go like all the level. Yeah, something like this. Because yeah, this is look like a little bit more down. Yes. and we are missing the edge wave from here. So for some reason, I'm just gonna check it all. I think it had to be a little bit more, and then we're gonna go ahead and select tri-planar blending all the way up. Range amount, just gonna go ahead and play around to see which setting is the best for me. Edges smoothness, yeah, you just always need to do this. Like, you need to do something with this at least. Just always add that extra little detail on the surface. I always used to have that edge smoothing on. Yeah. Okay, this one is left. We can do it manually, and other than that, everything is kind of fine. Okay, so I'll go ahead and right click on the mask, then I will add a paint layer. So I have a paint layer selected. I will go to the brushes, go ahead and type brush, and then I will take any good looking brush which is not totally soft. I think this one will be okay. Let's check how it's going to look. Giving me the best effect, good effect. Yes, I can use it because I don't want everything to be look kind of the same. And you can again like click on one side, hold shift, and the line represent like for how much area you're going to cover up with the brush, and then you click and then it will cover up that area. Any of the things that you feel like you want to cover up, you can do it. If you want to change the brush, up to you. I just feel like I can manage with this one because this one looks kind of cool, and it's just giving me the oh, I missed this one as well. How do I miss it? Okay, yeah. Overall, I think I'm missing all of them. I didn't actually mask these from the top layer. So now we are done. We can go ahead and add stuff. Okay, which one is the one where we do not have any? Yeah, this one. Say yeah, we haven't actually have any of the effect. I'll go ahead and put it manually. It's kind of cool. And there you go. We have the detail added already. This one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add same this side as well. And I just want to make sure that we kind of match the 100% texture. At least try to make it like 90% because obviously it's 3D and we cannot do it like 100% the same. So please try to do your best. So I'm just trying to do my best. And this area also in that. What am I gonna go ahead and do is this and paint it manually. Yep, looks better. Just want to make sure that all the areas covered up properly. Yep, we good. Oh, there's the bottom area, which is that. A little bit more. Done. And also done, and we good. Okay, Control S to save my progress again. I think we are all done. Now the only thing is left, which is the shininess. You know, it's actually like more shiny than the one that we have. See, is it the same? No, it's like less, a little bit more we need. So I will take another layer on top of this group, and this layer I will be using only the roughness channel. So I will just turn off all the other assets and only work on the roughness, and then the roughness I will just go ahead and adjust accordingly. Oh, this one looks like it. This one actually is too much. Okay, I think this one is too much right now, and I can like always blend it overlay. You know, so it's just kind of matches the overall stuff. Okay, the overlay is not working because we are overlaying the base color. I have to go to the roughness and then I can overlay. Now it will overlay properly. And there you go, guys. I think we are done with the panels, like these four panels, and we have done it kind of quite nice. So we have done the shapes, we have done a little bit of height as well, and then we are done with the glossiness as well. In just like GL, and that will be glossiness for me. And for glossiness, okay, now it's matching with the glossiness as well. The wood texture is also kind of looking cool. We have done it. So now the time for the, okay, so these ones also I have to make sure that I don't forget these ones, because these ones are also important to texture these ones as well. So I think these ones are actually not white. Is it white? So let me see if I can see the detail of these from any other. These are actually white, not pure white, but like a, okay, yeah, I can see it right here. It's actually white. So it will be like a rubber kind of stuff, little plastic and little rubber. Yep, right here also is white. We will be putting some white on it. Okay, we done it. Now we have to pay attention on the back side. So this is my first primary image, just this one. These ones and these ones. I haven't done actually anything on it, but I know it's not plain white texture. It will have some detail, and we have to create it. So that I'll go ahead and take new layer. Okay, so it's just covering up everything. Okay, I just have to keep it outside the this one group. So this is a wood, and the wood texture. Now we'll go ahead and black mask, white black mask on this one, and I will just pick the color of this one. So I know this one is actually like a wood only. So you can just pay attention to the details by using some other images as well. So I see like this one is not that glossy as this one is. This one's not as much shining as this wood is. In our case also, like this wood is shining. If I just rotate the light a little bit, you see like the wood, this wood is shining, but that one is not. So that is actually good. What we have to do, we have to make this part, these ones also wood, and have to add a little bit more detail on it. So what I will do, I will go ahead and mask the area. Alt click on the mask to make it mask. Now we click it and boom, done. So we're working on these two areas only, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, this panel as well. So this bottom panel as well. This one have to be same texture. Okay, I will press M to go back, and there we have it. We'll be adding some of the detail, like some of the grunge map and roughness map. I'm going to hide this one. This one's too much. This one's, it looks kind of cool. It's not going to be that much. So I will just reduce the scale in a little bit. Oh, why is it being like that? I think that's the 3D one that we are using. That's why. I will just delete this. Use another one. or uh, in the procedurals, if you go to the procedural, that's the procedural one. This is the all, and then we have in the procedural alphas. I have my own time favorite, which is the black and white alpha. I guess I can just type it. Black white, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Oh yeah, this one, white noise. This one is the best to apply on random, including randomness. So it's always drag it on the height. You see, like this one already looking kind of cool, but it's just have like way more height than we need. So okay, I'll go ahead and I guess I will just keep it to 1. And since we have too much of height, we will be reducing the height as well from here. This one is 0. More. Okay, 1, I think it's fine, I guess. But it's still too much. It's still too much. So I will go ahead and control G this one. And I will just copy the mask. Go ahead and black mask and paste the mask. Paste into mask. So now I have another control. You can control it way better. You can control better. We always do this. That's the best. That's the best. Okay. This is best. You can see. So this is what we want, and we get it. Now on the roughness part, I think we're doing pretty good. It's actually a little bit more rough than the normal ones. A little bit more rough, not too much. Yep, that's good. Control S to save the file again. Save our progress. And now we will be dealing with these, which are the last one. Now I will run this wood white. We have done with two woods, and now I'll go ahead and place the third one. And before I do it, go ahead and check if we have any rubber. We have like a couple of rubbers properties. We have plastic hammer, glossy, plastic soft, plastic rubber. I think we can use this one. We can change the color anyways. We have this one. It's kind of cool, not too bad, but we don't want it to be affected to the overall. This is the base color. I'm gonna go ahead and change it to something like this. I guess yeah, I'll just pick it up from here, and there you go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say black mask because I only want it from these area only. And yep, we're done. Press M to come back, and there you go. We have it. I think we can just go ahead and increase the a little bit. I think that's fine the way it is. Yeah, that's just fine. That's fine. So there you go, guys. We have done it. So this is the image. This is our final output. Just kind of glossy the way it had to be, but I can see it. Now I can save my progress, taking Control S. And once we are done with it, I have to always like go ahead and export. Oh, we can export like the Substance Photoshop files as well. Nice, good to know. So I'm gonna go ahead and say export textures. Maybe I metal rough. No, I have the is it the ECP test? Yeah, ECP test export. So what we usually do. 8-bit only PNG, blah 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 blah. And okay, everything is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and go to desktop. In the FBX, I will select the same FBX and export the textures in the FBX only. And I think we are done. Export cancel. No. Oh yeah, we are done. Export successfully finished. Oh, nice. Now we can go ahead and one more thing. Desktop FBX. Just choose this FBX. Choose FBX because we have FBX. If we have GLB, then we can choose GLB. But we have to convert this file into the GLB format. So I will be doing it. I think I should not showing you this. So, okay. In my opinion, let's start with it. And when you do that, it's already kind of create the GLB file for you right here, and then we have the GLB. If you double click on it, you can see the texture and everything is exported as a 3D file. So you can see the glossiness. It's kind of cool. It's actually is it the height looks kind of weird? It's too much. I think it's too much, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and reduce the height of these woods right now. Because in the reference, the height with that we can see is not that much, as much as we can see in the this one. Okay. So I'm gonna reduce it. I think this is the one. Yes, yes, it is the one. I'm gonna go to the height. I saw it like very close. So one. Can you do it like 0.5 or something? 5. Oh, it's just 0. Okay, okay. I can do this. Like I can just go ahead and say Control G. Yeah, so it's under the group. And just call it wood 1. Then I have another control to control the height. Let's do it like this. Too much. Like 30 will be fine. Yep. Now the height is like 30, and now we can export it one more time. Export textures, and to the same destination, export it, and we good. Just have to see the export finish. Okay. So now the FBX that we have, we're gonna go ahead and close it up. I'm going to go ahead and create another FBX. And then once we have that FBX, I think this one looks kind of fine. Way more better than the one that we have. Yes. I believe it is. So now if you go to the GLB panel again, the GLB will be brand new since it's exported out already. And now in this one, yep, the height is way more better. Yep, the height is actually way more better than the before one. It's kind of cool. You can see like the shines are actually fine. Made it like shiny one. It looks in the image, and we have even made the wood. This one have some detail on top. It's not like a normal flat color. Have some detail as well. Then the tires as well. We have done some work on it, and here we have it. Our own 3D realistic looking model, guys. Hope you like it. And I think I will be working on the more products. So let's see. Okay guys, so I think this one is done already. So now what I will be doing, I will be working on the another model, and I need to take a little break. I will be back guys, stay tuned, and I will be back in I think 10 minutes. I will take 10 minutes break. Okay guys, hope you enjoy. I will be coming back in 10 minutes. All right, guys, we are back again, and we're gonna work on the another project now. Okay, so we are done with this one. Go ahead and to the side, save my file, and I'm gonna close this up. Check the next file, which one we have, and how is it? Guys, we are back again. Okay, and yeah, I was checking my own stream, so my sound might be back again. Okay, sound quality is kind of looking fine. Yep. So we have this one. Okay, we have this model right now. Oh, it looks kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this model looking cool, and I think this one have the mirror as well. So I guess I have to make the transparent stuff in it one. So what I will be doing will be making a new scene, saving the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and drag and drop this one, and here we have it. Control S. Okay, I'm not saving. And then I'm gonna go ahead and look for the references we having, and these are the reference images. Okay. Oh, cool. Actually not cool. Oh, these textures are actually hard. Okay. All right, so we have to make sure that we're making these patterns as well. So I will go ahead and select these all, delete it, and then I will be selecting these all and transferring it all to the PureRef. So we have it. We have this kind of detail as well, the bottom part as well, like this one. Yeah, not a big deal. This one, oh, this one is like spiral. Okay. And the legs have that spiral chord kind of effect. Oof, that's going to be a little hard. We will manage. Oh, so it's kind of complex. I'm just kind of analyzing the overall pattern and design first, then we will be doing the electron stuff. Okay, I think we're good. And the top part have to be a little bit. Okay, I will. So, and we have this logo as well. So I need to see if this logo have a plate on top. We have a plate on top or not? Yes, we do. We do have a plate on top. This one. That's good. So we can do it. Okay, so let's start it. I'm gonna go to UV editor, and this is the UVs right now that we have. First thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I keep a camera angle in have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and select it and make sure that I will be deleting the history and everything. Then I'm gonna go ahead to UV camera based, and this is the stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it to the other side, and this will be my working area. So one by one, I'll be going and selecting the, and as you guys know already, go ahead and check and analyze the cutting. It is from here. Go ahead, do it like this, and this one, I feel like this one can be straightened up. And yep, indeed, it is straightening up properly. So we'll be like making one more cut on the inside, and we'll be shrinking down the texture a little bit more. So wait a minute, do we have any texture on it? like on this. No, we don't. Okay, then that is cool because the internal this one, the circle have only this white color kind of semi-transparent sheet on top, so that's kind of fine because the outer one is actually more important because this one have that kind of design that we need, so might be a little hard. Yep, all in all, and I think this is the primary image that we have to follow, if I'm not wrong. Is it? Wait a minute. Yep, it is the primary image. First image is the primary image that we have to always follow. Okay, so we are done with this one. And I always recommend to go ahead and separate overall mesh and work on every single individual one separately. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and isolate this one as well. I think we can just go ahead and like this, and I'm gonna keep it to the other side. I'll go ahead and full screen mode, so I just utilize more of the space. And see like how the texture is going on this one. It's like rapidly going all the way around. Yeah, it is. What I can do, I can just cut this area separately, right? And then these ones, and go ahead and cut this. Ooh. Hold on. Is it fine? So it is. Okay, I can just orient it this, and then in the middle, just cut one more time. And do it like this. Say orient. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the process a little bit. That's it. And go back to the other one. Oh, we have some of these as well. Let's see, like mainly this one. Right, these like this and these like this. We have this kind of four lines, and these are the ones. Go ahead and I think we can just automatic this one since it will be like internal parts and we just a plain simple color on top. So just do it automatically, no issues at all. I think yes. Okay. Let's go for the other ones. Okay, we see something like these as well. These four. Oh, okay, that's the legs. Okay. Before I go to legs, I just want to go ahead and do this one is like this, and then I can just let me see how the texture is going on. So the texture is kind of quite going all the way up, rotating. So we cannot have seams on these areas because the texture is kind of like about to, you know, we cannot have seams on these areas because there is no cut. The overall texture we have to maintain. Oh, this one is going all the way up. Is it connected? Oh, indeed it is. Nice, good design. Okay, so what am I gonna go ahead and do? I'm gonna go ahead and select it. Since I cannot have any cut on these areas, I'll just cut it from inside, like so. So I'm gonna go all the way to the like it is, and then we can cut it. I can just optimize it, then we can hit it. Yep. Just gonna go ahead and have a look if it's properly unwrapped. This area, especially because we don't want any of the, that stuff to happen. Yep, it's properly unwrapped. I'm good. And I'm thinking to kind of since this one is actually like the similar one like this, so I can just go ahead and mirror this one over. Just gonna go ahead and mirror. Since I have mirrored it, I can go ahead and select the other one, which is not unwrapped properly. So I'm gonna go and select this, deselect this, and then the rest one I will delete. This one also have the same UVs, but need to be flipped, orient, and orient again, like so. And then we can do this. We're gonna go ahead optimize it one more time. Press G a couple of times to make sure it optimizes properly. Oh yeah, one more thing I just forgot to mention. You can always go ahead and cut these corners to make it even more flexible. I always love to like cut the corners because that's the area where the UV have more stretch. I don't want any kind of stretch in the area. It's trying to cut the corners to let it fully unwrap. Since the process, one of my favorite thing to do, corners, select the corners and then cut the corners. Now if you unwrap, you will see the difference. It's actually kind of going. And these ones are actually fine. You can go ahead and optimize it a couple of times. Do the same thing. You can go ahead and check it's fine or not. And I think it is. Yes, it is fine. So good. Same goes with these. I think these both are also like mirrored. I can just work on one side and the other I can just go ahead and mirror. Right? Yeah, he just mirrored. You can see it. See? The UVs are actually flipped. That means it's mirrored, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it so it can just come. Okay, something is happening. My unwrap is going on. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes the process kind of takes a long time because of the mesh that we have. The more complex mesh we have, the more time it will take to response. So I think it's done. Is it? Uh-oh, don't tell me it's going to crash. Yes, it shit. I think my file is crashed. Is it? No, 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 no. Oof. What is happening? I'm not able to do anything right now. Bruh. Come on. Oh, finally it happened. Okay. Something happened. Uh, just not expecting it to go ahead and unwrap his unwrap itself like that. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and select it to a linear mapping. So that's done. I can go ahead and go solo on this one. And I feel like the overall scenario going to be that we need to make sure that we cut the area. So top part is different. Cut from this area, so the bottom part is different, and this overall stuff will be attached with this one. Okay, I can actually do that. Right click, and you know, cut. Double click. Make this one as well. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. And then this one again. Cut. We have two different parts now. These ones and these ones. I can just work on this one first. And then we can just go ahead and do the rest. So I think the that side will be this one. Right? Select this, select this, cut. Cut. Okay, that one is also getting cut. Nice, good to know. So now I can just select these two UVs and then say unfold Then we go ahead orient, and then there's a caveat that on the top side we have some issues. Oh, the top side is actually like covered up already. You don't have to worry too much about it. Oh, but if still we need some more proper cutting, then we can just cut these areas and then we can stitch them back together. Now it's a proper circle. Then we can stitch these parts as well. And that done. Unfold, unfold. Now they are properly like here, or I think a rectangle. I don't know. Okay, we did. Just want to make sure that we put it on the same, you know, rotation. Then we have finally these parts we need to manage. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see what's going on actually. So it's just going to be the same process like before. So Okay, guys, so we are mirroring this one. This would be a positive one, no, a negative one. Still having an effect on it. Holy dude. This one, I'm gonna shift right to this one, delete these, and these four are actually having the same UV. 1, 4, 48, point on the same direction. Yeah. Oops. Let's control S. I'm not saving the file, so I feel like I want to save it. These are done, these ones, and these ones are left. Yes, we can do one thing. Select everything, we select these, and select these. We have these only. And go ahead and see we unwrap and oh, right, already done. It's already done. Okay, unwrap properly already. Check my tool. Okay, so I'm gonna check what else is left. Okay, this one is left. I don't know what it is. Check it. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. So which part it is? Okay, it's this one. We could have also have the texture. So what am I going to go ahead and do? I'm going to go ahead and cut it from here, and then I will cut it from these four sides so that I don't have to like create any seams on the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and check if it's unfold properly or not. And if it is unfold properly. Let me compare it with the others as well. It's fine. Let's go ahead and combine it. Still all the views are there. Layout. What is it? What's the internal ones? Okay. I guess like the internal ones also need to be done properly. I'll go ahead and go back. Select these, select these. Work on only this one. I think I have to do it manually because why not? You just go ahead and leave it to one cut and it will be. Now we have technically 4 pieces. Including these ones. 4 pieces and all of them are done now. Yep, indeed they are unfolded properly. So there we go. We have it. Combined, layout, and unfold. And layout. Just want to make sure that everything is oriented properly. So I'm going to go ahead and use orient one more time. And I think these ones, okay, these ones, I guess I can just go ahead and rotate it all to the same direction. Make more sense to me. Unfold one more time, say orient just in case, and then here. Then I want to go ahead and check if it's fine. Yes, indeed, looks good. And I missed this one, right? No, I didn't. So what am I going to go ahead and do? I'm going to go to the I have lots of history. I'm going to go ahead and read the history, make my outline clean, use it, and then center view it. My center will be at the center. So it can rotate like this. Okay. So before we do this one, we have a problem with the older version. So we need to go ahead and open recent file, and we have some of the mistakes right here. So the texture that we have made is actually more darker, and the glossiness also, we need to increase more glossiness in this one. Okay, glossiness, and then this one looks kind of more dark color. This one is more brighter. And then the corners have the grunge more. Wood direction, oh, wood direction is not matching. We need to check that one. And these patches as well, the black patches. I was actually concerned about this before, but I was not paying attention. Okay, so you can do this, no issues at all. So what we have to do, first thing first, I have to go ahead and open up my Substance printer. And hopefully we have the file saved that we just worked before. Nope, it's not. Okay. Go ahead and go to my desktop, and this is the file. I'm gonna open it, and this is the patch that we need to remove. It's actually not a big deal. What we have to do, we have to do patching tool. Hold on. Okay. Now we can just make it like this, and then Control D. There's some cracking in between. We can fix by using the cleaning brush. Okay, I think that's just fine. Will do. Let me say Control S. Yes, and we saved the texture again. So I have this patches. So I'm going to go ahead and import the new texture that we just created. This one, and I'm going to go ahead and replace it with this. Can I like delete it or something? In some such a way? No. Okay, I'm going to go to the wood, and in my wood, in each one of them, I have to replace it. Okay, this one is replaced. And this one is next. This one's also done. This patch, and the third one done. Fourth one, this patch. Yeah. And I think this one also we can just the direction on this one is also not matching, so we have to make sure that we match the direction the way we should. Oh, I think the by default one is working fine, so we can just go ahead and make it. Isn't the default one is 90 degree? It's 270. Mhm. It's like more of that. Now it's matching, I think. Yes. Indeed. Okay, and the corner detail that we put is too much. Oops. The direction we have already matched. The glossiness, okay, I can just work on the glossiness first. This is the glossiness, right? So I think we already have too much, but I guess we need to increase it a little bit more. The roughness and all the way up. Yep, that's just kind of it. This is actually pretty much. Again, and just go ahead and make it a little bit more or less. Not too less. Pretty only. And something like this, I think, definitely fine. Because the glossiness that we can see in this one is more. This one looks kind of a little rough. I think that's fine. To me, it looks even more. Okay, so now it's done. We're done with the glossiness as well. Now the main factor is that we need to go ahead and remove a little bit of this corner direction. What's happening? Yes, on this one, but in ours, it's actually too much. So, where is it? This one, right? We can go to the metal edge properties. Great. From here, we can just reuse the metal symbol. That's it. I think we're done. Yep, we are done. Now it's like more like the that we have here. Okay, Control S to save, file, export, then export it. Okay, export successfully finished. And now we can go to the desktop. Use FBX. And this will be the GLB that it will be crafting. Okay, hopefully it will do. Yeah, and I was having some more problems with this one as well. I think that this one is like looking a little bit more or less white. Let me go ahead and change. Okay, this one. Yeah. This one we have the base color. We can make it more white. That's good. Let's save the file. And forgot that we have to put on top. We have to put a some filter. Filter will be from here. Filter. HSV, I think. This one, PBR safe plan, very top, and we did. I think now the things are kind of looking like it. I'm just concerned about one more thing. That is the overall color. Color is actually kind of fine. Making it more yellow. See this color looks like more orangish and yellow. For some reason in colors it's not concerned. I think we can try something beyond the color. Choose the beige color, and then you can multiply overlay. Paint like this something. Then we can reduce the tint a little bit, make it match the color tone, I guess. Might not work, might work. Who knows? Okay, I think it will work. Looks better now. So I'm gonna save it, say file, export one more time. Export, the destination is already set. Okay, export successfully. I'm gonna go ahead and choose it one more time. See if it's working properly or not. Again, then we have the FPX folder in our desktop. GLB. This is the where we can see the GLB properly. If I go check, this is more glossy than before. Whitish color also kind of looks cool. Okay, I think we are done with this one. So the only thing left to do is we need to match the color. And before I match the color, I need to go ahead and have a look. I need to take a screenshot of this one and save it. Then need to match the color. Need to take some screenshot of matching the color, and then we have to send the file. So where is the file again? No, it's not this one. Okay, it is this one. The reference image having my downloads, this one, and then the render image that we just took the screenshot from is in my desktop light shot at the very bottom. This is the one. So now you can go ahead and pick any color from here and then try to match it from here and compare. Oh, that's fast. So you can take a screenshot from this. Let's pass Control S. Pick one more. I think the darker side or darker portions, something like this. I don't maybe like this one. Hold on. Dark portions, and then we can just pick the dark portions from here, and then we can compare. This one machine, okay. Let me make it from here. The light portions we can take. Lightest portions. And you can see this to find the these are the colors. This one is the reference color, and this is the color that we are choosing right now. And I think the 10 by 10 will be fine. No. Okay, this corner compared. Let me just match this one. Okay, okay. Right. We have variation of the color, so we need to like pick that proper variation, then we have to match. It's matching. No. So I'm gonna go ahead take this screenshot. This pass. Yes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the screenshot from this one and this one. Okay. Oh, this is totally pass. No more difference at all. It will be pass as well. See, you can see. Control S. And anything else left? I think I can just play around with this one. Okay, here one more. Just to make it clear that the texture of the wood is matching, because it would have some variation and this one also has some variation. So I just need to make sure that the variation is matching with this one. Okay, so we're done. And I have to do two things, which is one is this GMB. It's fine. Send this GMB. And then I have to send the screenshot that I took. Maybe the screenshot as actually my document. I have so many screenshots right now. Screenshot and I'm done. Send. Okay. So now we can work on the new one. New. Okay, is it this one? Okay. So I can just close this up. Let me just check if that's done. Okay, the view is properly done. These are done. Looking nice. So what I can do, I can go ahead and export this and just go ahead. Check the name. Name of this one is PDBF, right? So will be the one that we are working on. Just gonna copy the name paste it, and the FTX. I'm gonna go ahead and file. Since this one is done, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna say file, new, select this one, and go to like 4K, OpenGL. Okay, and there we have our new model. Oh, and it have some of the variations in the color. Okay, I forgot to change it. So we need the same texture set, not three. So we have three. So then we're going there, say click existing, and we're just gonna go ahead and add. Rest we can just delete. If you really want to delete it, go to Hypershade, edit, delete unused nodes. The one that we are not using will get deleted, which is a good thing. Then we just go ahead and select it, export it again, and then I think this one, right? This one. Go here, say new, select this one again, 4K, OpenGL, and OK. And discard because we do not want to save the previous file that we have just opened. Okay, so first thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the texture set settings and then make map to at least like 2K to 4K. I guess I'll do it 4K this time. Okay, so this is done. So what I will be doing, I'm gonna go ahead and check out is anything missing or any of the baking didn't happen like quite well. I can just point it out right now. And in my case, I think it's just working fine right now. I'm going to go to layers and then from the layers, make a new layer. Baking done, all the maps are already been generated. And yes, indeed, we need to create this type of design, which is kind of complex. So before I move on those, I will be creating the topmost design, which is this one. And this one have to be like plastic kind of stuff. So for plastic, you guys see. Okay. Oh, that's actually a cool one. Try this one, I guess. Then we can go ahead and use the tiling. I just feel like the height should reduce a little bit. The height. Just pick one. And yeah, that to be at least this much. Yeah, that's actually fine. Like 15 or something. Oopsie, I didn't actually save it, right? OS to save. Go ahead, save it. Okay, done. Saving it in the very beginning. And TBR safe lamp, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it on the top in the very beginning because let's forget use this most of the time. So okay, so second thing, we're gonna go ahead and choose the color for the Sorry. Oh, it's not actually working. I think this just kind of work fine the way it is. Just go ahead and say Control G to this one, and we can go ahead right click, alt click, see where it is going. Very nice. We're choosing the this option. I'm going to go ahead and click the overall area, so this mesh gets selected. Then I can just go ahead and pick the color, which is this one. Be done. And I think it's kind of rough, not glossy, not too rough. This rough. Work on the roughness a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. So done with this one. I'm gonna name it just in case. And now we need to work on the hard part. Just this one. Oh, and this one as well. I just kind of forget about this one. Can I like copy and paste this one right here? Oh, yes, I cannot. And this one too we can. This one is already like high quality image, so we can use it straight on this one. No issues at all. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this right now, but first I'm gonna go ahead and make this pattern. I think we already have this one created before. We made this one before previously, so I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm just gonna go and in my materials tab, here's the materials or base materials. Yeah, these ones are right here. We have something that's going to be presenting this type of texture. So you have like two variations in this one as well, and one of them have some type of color like this. Even though if it does not have it, we will be making it manually then. Start. This is the pattern, and we have it. So let's check it. Sure, we have it. I think we call it as a rotten fiber, right? Thing like that. We call it again. We call it something. So I have to go by the category materials. Okay, I can just extend it to see like all of the things at the same time. might help. And I think it is in the wood category only. So I can go to like skip this to the side for the whole library. Library. Which one is this one? These ones are custom made. They might have it. Oh, this one. Okay, I get it. We have two. One is this. Yep, this is the one. And then the other one is this one. Yeah, I didn't actually name them properly. You can see that the texture is looking just have it in different steel rust. What? Why it have a steel? I didn't actually get it. We have this texture. I'm gonna go ahead and hide some of the stuff. See. Yeah, this one we are looking for. So the rattan, okay, so not the rotten, but rattan texture. So go ahead and delete these. And there we have it, rattan texture. And I'm going to just go ahead and make it like a white mask. Oh, everything will be visible, and this layer, I can just name it rattan for texture. Rattan texture. Then I can right click, save as a smart material. So this is the texture right here. And I think this is pretty much matching, but we need to match the alignment and everything. This one kind of looked up. This one looks kind of cool. This one. Matching. There is one more that I missed. It's the one which I already have, and then there was like one more. I need to try like both of them, see which one like suits the best. And yeah, this one is the one that we have already applied. And I think this one, yeah, this one is the one that we need to check. Yep, this one's a little different design. And again, I need to just go ahead and check. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off some of the layers. Yep. Is it this one? Hold on. No, not this one. I think accept. This one is a different one. Hide it. And you can see which one is creating the pattern that we need. Okay, none of it. I think this is not the one that we're looking for. I'm pretty sure I have one more. Or maybe we have some of the library stuff. The desktop is the does she have the texture? We have some textures somewhere which can't match up with the quality. Nope, I think no, don't have that. Oh, I guess I just saved it. So okay, just let's just do it with this one only. I'm not gonna waste my time now. Oh, this one. What? It's not one. Okay, we could have it, and we just need to change the color so it just matches with the. And then we need to make sure that the size of the pattern have to match again. To do that, we need to go inside texture, which is this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the size to match it. Yep, we need to do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's keep it like this. And then this, I think, 10 will do. It seems like it. Okay, seems like this one will do. And then we have to even make sure that we pay attention to these ones as well. There's a texture pattern that I can see on these ones, on the straight ones like this one. It's actually like wrapping like a spiral cord, spiral wiring. It's not the one like this, so I need to make sure that I keep that in mind. So we go it. So first thing first, what I'll be doing will be changing the color. So we don't gonna have any color right now. Yes. So yeah, this as a black and white map now. It's gonna be green. Second, just have the first, and then on top, I'm gonna take another layer and use the top layer only for the color. I'm gonna pick the color from this one. Try to see if I can match it closely with the reference. Okay, so this one is okay. And then I can just base color and multiply and try to see if I can make some variation that just matches output overlay without getting out. So, all right. Let's try some of the overlay settings to kind of see if it works. Is it like something like that? No, it's not. So we have like variation of variations. Just need to have to try this color and choose this one for now. Hold on. Yes, but it's having that pinkish effect. What pinkish? Oh, it's have that purple effect as well, right? It does have that purple effect. And around and make it a bit more like purple, so this matches this one. It looks like a little bit like a brownish. Okay, this one is working. We just need to like figure out which color exactly we want. I can do one thing. Choose this color. Which one is it? It's actually this one. Keep it like this. I guess that will do. It's just me that it's like it will do, but it will not. Control D. Oh, this looks like more. But this more. Oh, this looks like what we so just duplicate it here. And the other one. So now I feel like this one is matching. Okay, we are done with this one. So where we need it. So we have like a issue from one side. Is the seam. I think the same seam is visible from the other side as well. So we need to make sure that we remove this seam. So what I can do is go ahead and remove this from this area. So, yeah, I guess that was. I guess I can just keep it like this. Oh no, it's just okay. So this one is done. Now we will be removing it. So I can take a duplicate from this one. Control D is duplicate. We'll have the third process, which is I'm not using the reversion, but I will use the tri-finger projection instead in this one. Then I will be using black mask on this one, and I will only use it on this one right here. So this will remove that seaming, and it indeed did remove that. Please manage a little bit of the scaling issue. See, there's some scaling issue in this one. And in this one, I can see like 1, 2, 3, and 4 textures. So I need to make sure that it's keep the same scenario. Make sure that I keep 4 on this one as well, which is 1, 2, 3, and then that will go to 4. Yep, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seems like it. Yeah. And we have the 3D gizmo to control the overall like 3D texture. Let me use that 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, nice. Yeah, very nice. So we have it all done. Okay. So kind of good to go with that. How it will look from the bottom part on this area. I need to work on this one because I don't think so we have any reference that can represent how it will look from the bottom area. So I guess I will be keeping it same and paint it same way. This one. Paint this area also, and I think it will solve the issue. So what we're doing now, we'll be checking the other ones. Yep, it have the same type of effect, and I just noticed one more thing, that one texture that we have is actually more glossy. So it's totally rough. Check it from any perspective. It's actually rough. Make sure that I make it rough. The bottom pattern, I will just say Control G to both of them, and this will be the retina pattern. And inside of this, I will be taking a new layer on top, and I will be using it only for the roughness. That's the channel I can just turn off. And I can increase the roughness to remove that glossy effect. It's more like it. It's not like what we want. Much, I guess. Yep. It's not too much rough, but so that we can know what's going on. This one looks kind of something. Yeah, that's fine. Guess we're doing a good job on it. Yep, it's just fine the way it should be. It's fine from some areas, but from some areas it's kind of rotated. I don't know what to do in that case. You have something to take care of. Okay. Okay. So now we come to the piping area like this one. Trying to make sure that I do something about these ones as well. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and say Control D, one of the textures set, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say black mask, and I'm gonna go ahead and only add this on the piping areas, right? You just move it all, and so you can see like what's going on exactly. It's a rotten spiral wiring effect, and I want to make sure that I keep it where it is. So I think I will be going on the main texture, that, and then I think I can do it like in 2D. dB. I'm go ahead and change the projection to UV projection again. I'm going to go ahead and rotate it. And I'm going to go ahead and more like it. It just makes more sense. Oh yeah, it's working. Thing is working. So where's the this one? Oh, these ones, right? Go ahead and implement the same design on these areas. So we can have an idea. Okay, so for sure we want this one to stretch out. Once that happens, we want this to go down so that we can have more spirals. I'll go ahead and try to match the size of these spiral with this one. Check. That's actually kind of fine. Oh yeah, that's just kind of work. See, that's what we actually want. That's what we get. I'm kind of impressed with this one. These ones as well. I mean, I'm kind of impressed with everything. Okay, I'm kind of happy with what I. Oh, I see. Some of the textures kind of going the way I want it. Some of them are not. So I kind of have to figure out where I keep the texture so it just matches for everything. Okay, it's matching. Nice. So I will say Control S, and we have it. There you go. Yes, I think I just can. I can go ahead and rotate it a little bit. Seems like it's actually rotate it a little bit. Too much. Just a little bit. Okay, so we are done. Okay, I made it. We made it. Now I'll go 3D only. This is what we have. Oh, I just forgot about internal design. Okay, so internal design. I will do that. I'll just go ahead and select one of these. Paste it so that design can be on the inside as well. So all covering up. Say Control S. Save the file. Oh yeah, I have to remove it from here as well. I don't know which one is covering that one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and select and move. Yeah, this one. So X, remove it. That one's okay. And Control S. This one is already have the pattern which I made it, which is this one. Yep, indeed. That's working fine. And yeah, one more thing. You can see that this oh, I forgot about this one. These ones, oh, this one looks like the aluminum, right? This one's also. Have to make these ones as well. I'm gonna go ahead and look for the Aluminium, cover up, and black mask. And just gonna go ahead and paint the piece that is made up of aluminum. Put everything. Save this. Okay, so this one is done, and then this one is like plastic. But not a random or regular plastic. It's gonna have that design as well. Okay, we can make it manually. I'll take a new layer. I'm just gonna name it plastic. Go ahead and black mask, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click and apply it. Yeah, that's where I should. Okay. Press M. And we change the color to black. Just this black. This one is done. Now all those lines as well. So in order to get those lines, I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to go ahead and say Control G. This can be inside. And I'm going to go ahead and copy the mask. Copy here, not copy, copy mask. Then I'm going to black mask and then paste the mask that we have originally. Paste that. This one in the height section. Maybe the normal section. And go ahead and choose some lines. Choose the checker, I guess. Oh, oh, is it the aluminum one? Okay. Okay. You can group the wrong one. Control G. This one I want. Copy mask. Black mask. Okay. Yeah. This is what I want. Okay. Yes, I'll do it manually. The other side. For now. Yes, I'm back. And this one, I think this lines actually. And the group. This height. And just choose any one of them. Edit. The way I want it. First, I'm going to increase it. Offset. It's not working the way I want it. And delete this. Okay, just going to go ahead and take another layer on top. I'm going to use the height map only. I'll be using some lines. I guess I can just search for lines. And this one, This one will do. So this one is a track layer. It's not working the way I want it. So I can go to like 2D view and check where the things are. And there it is. There we have it. Let's go ahead and say black mask. So the height will be going a little down like this, or we can just manually paint it. That's the least we can do. Here, brush, see what's going on. Like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's just working kind of. Okay, I was just checking if it's working or not. If I see it's working, I can do it properly now. So the proper way will be like you cross the half surface so that we know how much area we are getting. And this way, we'll have better understanding of how much area should utilize. One of the trick is last one, I think this one. Yep, we get. And then I'm gonna use this to the other sides as well. I think we have 4, right? Oh, let's see that. Let's check. First, this one's only. Okay, okay, I have to go inside. Right? So for now, the texture might look blurry. We can fix it. Before I do any of that, I need to first create the basic uh, texture design, and then I can slowly go ahead and do that as well. I'm just going to go ahead and create design first, and paste, and I can slowly go ahead and do it. And the last one, and this is the last shape. Okay, now I'm removing the rest of the part. And this one will be the last one. Will be which one? Oh, this one. What happened? Didn't I finish this one before? It's all done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's all done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all of them are done. Oh, this one's left. Which one is this one? Oh, this one. This one's okay. Now we can apply one filter on it. Play around a little bit. So, I think that will do. So now you can see like we have already achieved that design. That would be create Control S. Save it. Only one thing left to do, which is this one, and that is this design. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up folder where we have this design. Since the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 last one. Nope. Okay, this is the one. We can just go ahead and drag and drop, can we? No. To go ahead and drop it first, and then use it as texture straight. Import texture. Go for the 3D only, and there's a texture still loading. I'm gonna go ahead and take new layer. A logo, name it as logo, and put it on the base layer. Sure that on top it's on repeat, none, and go to the okay, this black mask it, and use this and this only this, and if I go to like 3D view, let's see where it is. Oh, here it is. And just click on it again. Hold and then once drag shift, make the texture smooth, and try to make it it's visible on this one, like this one. Yeah, maintain the size overall. It's actually too big. Okay, now it's fine. If you hold control and then drag that in between the create from the middle, basically that's what I want. That's what we want right now. And there we have it. And I just realized that this texture is actually kind of cool, but the size is small. So we can utilize this one. I'm going to go ahead and make the texture big. So it will be big, and then I can import it back again so it can be more clear. And from here, I can go to the UV as well. Panel. I don't know which one is the part here. Only this one. Small, but not too small. And I will be making it set right here. This area because already we need to manage. Okay, we're done with this. Nothing is getting overlap. Make sure. And for the bottom areas as well. Hold on. The shell. See the shells that we have are that important. And for this design to be more visible also, I will make sure that I can keep the UVs of these as well. Will be more bigger. There we have it. I can just lay out this one. 4 UVs came out. I scale down, not too much. Manage it somewhere. I'll manage in this area and in this area. So nothing is overlapping again. Nothing is overlapping. Good for me. That's it. I'll go ahead and select it. Repeat history. And go to export selection. I think this is this one, right? It's override. And once you are in the Substance Painter, you can go to edit, project configuration, select this one, hit OK, and there we go. Okay, that's just kind of gone. Hit again, yeah, right here. There we have it. Now since we have changed the this one, we need to tweak the mesh again. So whenever you import the mesh, like for the second time, you have to make it no matter what. So step, important step. Okay, hold on. So now we have it right here, and the logo. Where's the logo again? It was here last time, right? There we have it. And make it big. Then I'm going to go ahead and drag it on top like this one, right here. There we go. Now you can see it's way more better than before. Okay, Control S to save. Have this, which is way more good in quality, because we just increase the size of that one. And then if we go to the bottom ones, this ones as well, so those are gone. So we have to make these again. Remember, I think we have done it in this one. Yep. So we can just do it again. This time it will have more quality. The texture size is bigger. It's more and better quality. You can see it right now. It's giving us like way more better quality. That's it. bit bigger in size. I can just increase the size of the brush and I can work on it. So is it like it's kind of funny. And we're gonna go ahead and repeat the same for the other three. Two more left. So, yep. Last. This is the last one that we have, and okay, and then we can remove this one. Please, please, and from here as well. Please. Okay, so we can have this on in this area. We just make it a little bit more bigger, and then a little bit more portion of it. Oopsie. Yeah, a little bit more. It's okay, I guess. Okay, nice. We have this, and then we can just apply the blur, which is already there. We can just increase it a little bit, make it more better. Maybe we can just go ahead and increase the height. Maybe decrease it. Yeah, that's more like it. It's been way more better effective for this. I haven't done it like properly. You can do it even more better to you. I'm just showing you the process, like how we can achieve this type of effects. Okay. This one, okay, this one's okay. This one should have aluminum, right? A little bit more whitish. Oh, it's already there. It's already bright white. Just need a little bit more adjustment on the. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's more like it. Okay, so we have it. Made it. We are happy. All right. So it seems like it, and we can actually see the overall render. Just press this camera icon, and then you can render it for a sec. Make sure you save a file before you render it, because sometimes it's more likely to be a situation where it will crash. So let's be sure. There you have it. Just loaded, and you can see that we have effect already. It's matching, right? It's just the top panel that we need to make a little bit more transparent, you know. And other than that, it's all good, looking good, you know. And yeah, I just forget to change this one. So this the studio lighting, you know, that's in the air. Studio light is way more better to analyze the overall texture than anything else. Okay, looks like it. Let's save the file, and here we have it, guys. So one thing left, which is the top portion. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now. This is the pattern, right? So in order to make it a little bit more like that, what we have to do, we need to go to the shader setting, and then we need to change the shader, the PBR metal rough with alpha blending. So you do that, you have the transparency map available, and then you can go to the texture set settings. It's pretty easy. You can go to the channels, you can click on the plus icon, and there is the opacity. Click on the opacity. The opacity map has been added. Go to the this one and go to the main shader that you are using. You will see there is an opacity map which is by default turned off. You click it, will be on, and then you can see, like, you can now go ahead and make it transparent. Yes. Oh, where's those what? Where's those things? Okay. Okay, I guess we will be making it a little bit more transparent, a little bit, not too much. So I'm just gonna leave it this much. Here we go. Now if I go ahead and do the render, I can see properly what's going on. If you want, like, if you want, you can go ahead and make it even more so depends to you. You want to make it like more transparent, you can do this. You want to make it totally transparent, you can do this. No, up to you. In my case, I will keep it like this much. 0.9, 0.9. That's the perfect value for me. Because I feel like I can see everything in this one. Isn't it there? Some about the concern about the yeah, this one. Is this insane? Oh, I think I changed. Okay, I got it. Very good. We go here. This one is coming into the same effect. Isn't it? Nope. Okay. So the solution for this is that the pieces that we have inside, for example, in this one I can see there's two plus icons right here, which are these ones. Where did they go? Okay. This one and then this one are in the bottom one, not on. Oh, okay. I have to make it like this. Both of them. No? Oh, then only it will be visible. I see. I have done a little bit more changes. I'm gonna go ahead and change it now. Go to the this one, edit, project configuration, select, and okay. Nothing change, but the texture will be the same. And if I go to transparent right now, you can see the map. Oh, and there's one more thing that the Yeah, it's actually taking that one. So the rotten texture it's taking just not good. So will we do something about it? Because if I turn this off, let me see which one is affecting. Okay, this one is affecting that one. Just and inside this one also there's a lot more going on. Let's check basically this one. Okay, with this one is affecting that area. So what I can do, I can select to the negative, deselect, and it gets deselected. Oh, pretty good from the other perspective, I guess. Okay, okay. And I can do one more thing, that if I need to really make it visible, I can make these ones kind of black, because if I just not black, then yeah, because those wooden piles are actually visible. That have some kind of darker color. So go ahead and make this one, make it a little bit more like a darkish color. This black mask. And yeah, just call it wood X because it's making like that X sign. So okay, so now so go ahead and drop it X to remove it from this one, and then I can go here and I can just use the opacity like this one. Oh yeah, that's what we want exactly. That's what we want. See, it's actually visible a little bit. Okay, okay, yeah, I think 0.8, 0.8. Yeah, that will do. Yep, we go. Control S, and now if we go ahead and render it out, this is the output that we are getting. It's pretty good. Slowly, when it's getting green, you can see that plus icon is also visible. If it's not, you can reduce this one from 0.8 to 0.7. This might be very better. Like, yep, now it's actually more visible, better. Everything is done. So this is the image that we have, guys. This one, and this is the output that we have. And yep, it's matching. We match it to the overall Latin pattern, and then we match the logo as well, we match the color as well, and we made it transparent too, so that we can see the that cross X wood that we can see from here. So it's actually more visible in this one. Yep, we get. All right, guys, time to go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you in the next stream.